Challenge number 3 to parents for helping them help their kids develop courage is teach your kids that fear and courage are not co-eternal opposites. We often have both. By the way, I like this quote that fear is a reaction, courage is a decision. It's actually showing us that we have both at the same time. In fact, you can't be courageous unless fear is involved. If there's no fear involved, you're not being courageous by moving forward with a decision. You're just moving forward with a decision or an action. But philosopher Ambrose Redmoon said, courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to continue on in spite of it. Often kids feel like they have to lose their fear, and actually some adults feel this way too, in order to try something new and be successful at it. The fact is that people who are petrified are often very successful. Speaking in front of the class, playing an instrument in the school assembly, or even saying a few words into a microphone can be terrifying. Did you know that the number one fear of surveys that I've seen over and over again down through the years in America is public speaking, closely followed by death? That means people would rather die than do public speaking. So adults, kids, there are different kinds of fears, but it's okay to feel afraid, and it's okay to tell Jesus when we feel that way. But to keep going, even when a fear seems overwhelming or feels overwhelming, is the only way to experience victory. So helping our kids understand fear can be coexistent with courage. When we're told not to fear, it's not necessarily meaning don't ever feel fear, because we can't always choose what we feel, but we can always choose how we respond to what we feel. And so when we're told such things in the Bible as do not fear, for I am with you, it gives us an opportunity to reevaluate our fear in light of the fact who's with us. What's he like? What's he capable of? How big is he? How powerful is he? And then that can tend to put our fear in perspective. And then we can make a choice to be courageous, to overcome our fear, to move forward and do the right thing, no matter how we're feeling. But again, just to say it one more time, there's no real courage where fear doesn't exist. So if we're going to exercise courage, we need to be honest about the fear. We need to validate the feeling of the fear, but we need not let the fear control us. We can move forward. We can make the right decisions. We can do the right actions in spite of the fear. And that is courage. And that is what we need to model for our kids, as well as to communicate verbally to our kids.